Good morning, Morning Musings by Melinda. I took last week off, as you know, and went to the beautiful garden island of Kauai. And oh boy, is it so beautiful. It's amazing. And we just relaxed and swam in the ocean and swam in a pool and just kind of chilled with some friends. And it was just lovely. And boy, it was a welcome relief to get out of the heat. And, you know, we all have to be concerned about some of the heat wave that's going through the country right now, especially for those people who are in Seattle and Washington who aren't prepared for this kind of heat wave. So we are sending positive thoughts to them, as well as to the people in Florida who were in that building that somehow was overlooked in regards to an engineer giving a report that it was in a bad situation. And I don't know, you guys, it's a tough thing, isn't it? And our talk today is about honoring the jackasses in your life. And I guess the reason that I bring up the building in Florida is because there is a lot of misinformation floating out there. And what do we do about that kind of stuff? Because boy, oh boy, is the internet and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all of that a double-edged sword. So great to be able to connect with each other, but so easy to put misinformation out there and have stories believed. It's kind of like the whisper game when we were kids, where you whisper to each other, and by the end, it's a whole changed story. So we put last week a post about the story of the donkey and the tiger, and this was no way, shape, or form a political post, even though we used a donkey. It was not something that was intended to rile anybody up politically or to give political commentary. It's just food for thought. I just wanted to share it with you. The donkey told the tiger the grass is blue, and the tiger replied, no, the grass is green. And the discussion became heated up, and the two decided to submit the issue to arbitration, and to do so, they approached the lion, king of the jungle. Before reaching the clearing in the forest where the lion was sitting on his throne, the donkey started screaming, Your Highness, is it true that the grass is blue? And the lion replied, True, the grass is blue. And the donkey rushed forward and continued, The tiger disagrees with me and contradicts me and annoys me. Please punish him. And the king then declared, The tiger will be punished with 5 years of silence. And the donkey jumped for joy and went on his way, content and repeating, The grass is blue. And the tiger accepted his punishment, but asked the lion, Your Majesty, why have you punished me after all? The grass is green. And the lion replied, In fact, the grass is green. The tiger asked, So why do you punish me? And the lion replied, That has nothing to do with the question of whether the grass is blue or green. The punishment is because it is not possible for a brave, intelligent creature like you to waste time arguing with a donkey, on top of that to come and bother me with that question. The worst waste of time is arguing with a fool and a fanatic who doesn't care about truth or reality, but only the victory of their beliefs and illusions. Never waste time on discussions that make no sense. There are people who, for all the evidence presented to them, do not have the ability to understand. Others who are blinded by ego, hatred, and resentment, and the only thing that they want is to be right, even if they aren't. When ignorance screams, intelligence shuts up. Your peace and tranquility are much more. This was really about the fact that, you know, we can't match ego to ego, and that we need to honor the jackasses in our lives, because sometimes they're our greatest teachers. As they go about making things difficult for themselves or for others, we need to learn to step back out of that vibration. We need to learn to not try to fix other people or to tell them what's right or what's wrong or how God would think it or how God would do it. Because honestly, do we really know how God would think it or God would do it? All we really know is how to stay in integrity within ourselves. And when a jackass comes along braying loudly and you know, yelling that the grass is blue, we need to just step back out of it. Stay in a place where we honor ourselves and our own belief system in a way that makes sense, where we, you know, do the right thing even when it's not the easy thing, when we are in a position where we can free ourselves from the everyday trappings of being anchored by ego and go into that place where if you don't like somebody or like their opinion, just love them anyway, because that's the way that you get closest to the essence of your soul, is through that love connection. So I hope that you will honor the jackasses in your life as they come along. It doesn't have to be through politics or religion. It can be in everyday life. Maybe the person that cuts in front of you in line, or the one that honks the horn at you, or whatever happens in your life that there is a jackass present, then just take it as a way for you to measure yourself through love and honor and integrity, and keep on that focus so that you can manage to free yourself from being involved with ego and other people's non-common sense way of behaving. So we're going to do some talking about the major religions, the 7 major religions this week, give some input and minor little lessons about what they're all about so that you can compare what you feel and what you think as you continue to move through honoring your soul. And I'm sorry, I didn't know my throat was quite as bad as it is this morning. I'm a little scratchy, and that's all good. So anyway, don't forget about this wonderful event that we have coming up on September 19th from 2 to 4 p.m. This is at the Hilton Garden Inn in Phoenix. If you want to see what the afterlife talks like, and get some life after life connections for yourself, please jump on the website and get some tickets. And I will look forward to talking to you about the 7 major religions this week. Make sure to honor the jackasses in your life and have a great day.